Hey everybody! Welcome back to Rome's Mod Showcase Extravaganza. We're back on the Benevolence mod today, my friends. We're checking out a brand new item called Abyssal Aperture. Look at this bad boy. It's crazy. Look at it! Look at it! Look at the orbitals! Oh, it's crazy! Now, what this item does is it does give us 5 orbitals. They are going to block shots for us, which is... oh, that's really good as well. Thank you. That's not bad at all. I appreciate that. But it does give us 5 orbitals that will block shots, much like, you know, Halo flies or any other orbitals. But what they also do is when we touch enemies with them, it is going to spawn ocular rifts. Now, this can be scary, but it can also be extremely strong if we play our cards right. We just have to be extra careful with how we play this. And we should be able to get a pretty decent run going. Now, like I said, this is from the Benevolence mod. We will, as always, have it linked down in the description below. There was another item from the Curiosity Crate that I wanted to, I still want to check out on the channel. But I'm having some issues with it, and I don't know what's wrong with it. So I decided to not cover it because I didn't feel like figuring out what was wrong with it in this very moment. It's getting late. It's like 9 p.m. I'm tired. I did a dumb thing. I streamed again for like 7 hours today. Lost the gauntlet streak. It was a rough time, but then we played some Silent Hill. I've been really into Silent Hill still, the new game, but we'll get into that a little bit later. I did want to say, I don't know if you guys knew this, but did you know joining the Rome Live Discord server, which is linked in the description below, it actually makes you like 40% cooler. It's like clinically proven. We did like clinical studies on it. It makes you 40% cooler. Like, you don't take it from me. I mean, take it from the people in the Discord. I mean, they'll agree. Makes you much cooler. I had the wrong music on. Silly me. I want my Wii music. Of course I want my Wii music. That's silly. But yeah, join the Discord if you haven't already. We have a good time in there. You also get pings whenever I go live and whenever I post new videos. So that way you don't miss a single one, my friends. You could always just, you know, turn the notifications on YouTube as well. But I don't know about you guys. They're a fantastic tool for YouTubers, but I almost never use that tool. So I find Discord is a really good way to keep people up to date about what's going on with the channel and with myself and with my life and all that fun stuff, all that fun jazz. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I did have a question of the day for you guys, as I always do. This one may be a bit divisive. Oh my, I can't get it. Today's question of the day, it might be a bit divisive. It is, what is your favorite chip? Now, that sounds like it might not be that divisive, but believe me, it is. Because you know what? My favorite chip, personally, my #1 of all time, my GOAT, Tostitos Rounds. All right? I will not tolerate Tostitos Rounds slander. They're my favorite chip in history. I love them so much. They're great. They're like little round corn chips just covered in salt. They're delicious, and I love them so much. And I get a lot of flack for telling people that my favorite chips are Tostitos Rounds. And so, the ball's in your court. What's your favorite chip? And if it's salt and vinegar, I'm gonna make fun of you. I'm gonna make fun of you. Those chips are not good. They're not good. They're bad. They're stinky. I don't like them. They hurt my mouth. But yeah, let me know what's your favorite one in the comment section down below. I'm gonna check the devil deal. Probably not the best idea, but I'm gonna give it a little look-see. All right, and it's pretty bad. Cursed Arrow is pretty cool. I don't really want to do it on Judas, and Contract from Below is not bad, but I don't know. Maybe we leave it up to chance, leave our angel chance open a little bit. We don't really need Contract from Below. We're doing just fine on consumables as it is. We got 1 bomb, 2 keys, and 10 cents. That's nothing too crazy, but it's nothing too bad either. I did also want to give a little bit of a mention. Style points. Style points! Look at how crazy it is. I have to black rune Pyromaniac. I want you to know that. I'm black runing this. This is gonna hurt so many people's souls. Watch this. Ow. But I did want to give a little bit of a shout out. Oh, nice. A little bit of a shout out to Gamer Subs for sponsoring this video, sponsoring today's video. I am a Gamer Subs partner, and the reason I'm plugging Gamer Subs again is because they have a fantastic deal going on right now, my friends. Starting today, Right when this video goes up, I believe, so 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time until next Friday. 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That would be noon, not AM, of course. My code is normally going to get you 10% off, but instead, it's going to be bumped up to a nice 21% off. So if you're looking to pull the trigger, if you were looking to maybe try it out, or maybe fill up on some flavors that you've already had, if you've already had Gamer Subs before, this week is a great time to do it. And, you know, if you use my code, which is just Rome, not just Rome, but Rome, in the website, or you can always click the link in the description. It'll auto-apply the code at checkout. You also help support the channel, so it does mean a lot to me when you guys do that. So a big thank you to them for the nice sponsorship here. I was thinking about doing like a in video, like pause the run, do all that fun jazz, but I didn't really want to disrupt from the actual run progress, so I decided, why not just do it during the run? Probably make things a little bit smoother, and that way your guys' run experience isn't disrupted as much, right? So, I'm normally not a big fan of that, so I think I'm gonna skip it today. I do, the tiers up is really alluring, because I only have 2.5 tier rate, but we're probably gonna get more tier rate. Okay, that's silly. We're probably gonna get more tiers ups in the future. As I was saying near the beginning of the video, yeah, I've been getting really into that Silent Hill 2 game. Like I said yesterday, man, Silent Hill 2 is no joke. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. Never played a Resident Evil or a Silent Hill type game before. It's hard. It's very hard. I'm constantly out of bullets. I'm out of bullets. Bullets. I need some bullets. And I keep dying. I keep dying and I keep losing. And it's been no fun. But it has been fun. You know what I mean? Oh, nice. What I mean by that is, like, you know, it's not fun when I'm in the moment, but when I finally, like, beat something and I finally cleared it after, like, working so hard at it, it's very rewarding. You know, it's very similar to, like, Elden Ring in that regard. And Elden Ring is probably one of my top 5 games of all time. If you haven't played it, I mean, you're missing out on a lot. That game is a beautiful, wonderful masterpiece, and I adore that video game. I've played it all the way through multiple times. 2 red chests and the gray chest. I'll still do it. I have a feeling that the red chests are just gonna have nothing of value in them, but that's fine. I'm not that peeved about that. I'm not that peeved about that, man. Jesus. Scary. Scary Terry. Ah! Okay, we're good. Nice. We got a pill. I'll pop it. Infested. And they were both troll bombs. Not surprised. Do I want to... You know what? Yeah, let's check the curse room. Why not? Let's check the curse room. Oh, Guppy's collar. That's not bad. % chance for an extra revive? I'll take it. Now, if we end up getting both key pieces, I will definitely do Mega Stan. I would love to do Mega Stan. Haven't done him in a little while. Actually, I can't remember. I might have done him a little bit more recently. That Book of Belial with Blood of the Martyr is now giving me 10 damage. That's beautiful, and I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Book of Belial, Blood of Martyr combo. That's so nasty. It's a combo that you don't really think about, you know? I feel like there's a lot of combos like that, but even like what I was saying yesterday with the regular Lost or like Lost character, Pound of Flesh restock, like one of the easiest breaks in the game, you just don't really think about it, because I don't, it's such like a weirdly kind of niche break, I guess. I don't know, you gotta go Devils, you gotta get Pound of Flesh, you gotta have enough money for restock. It's a bit tough, but it's really not that much when you think about it, but I feel like it's just kind of a break that's a little bit swept under the rug, maybe, is the term I'm looking for, but I'm not sure. I would love that, however, I will be half a heart if I end up turning this heart into a rotten heart. So probably not the best decision for us right now. If we have a little bit more health, I wouldn't mind considering that. But just as of right now, I think it's for the best to not do that. I'm also loving that these orbitals come out and go back in. I think that's great. Also gives me more opportunities to, like, move these ocular rifts around as I please, right? Because sometimes I'm not going to want an ocular rift right on top of my head. That's going to be silly, and I'm not going to want to deal with that. I would love to take Voodoo Head. You know what? Yeah, I'll buy it. I don't have a ton of HP right now, so it's not the best thing in the world. But hey, it's fine. It's fine. Once we get some more health, and plus, normally curse rooms with Voodoo Head are actually bound to give you more soul hearts than black hearts on average. I don't know what the chance is for that to be changed out or like added, but I believe it's relatively high. I'm gonna try and get an Ocular Rift here just so that they don't slam into me like that. Soul of the Lost. If we end up getting a devil deal at some point, we can always get an item for free. That's pretty good. How dare you? And a speed down. Good. Okay. Well, let's fight. Ooh, Rag Mega on half a red heart. That's a fun one. Okay, we're good. Oh, we got the angel deal. Wow. And an HP up. Everything's coming up Rome. Huge. Okay, this one is, it's not great. It's not great. It's not bad. But it's not something that I would call good. Because, you know, if you spawn an Ocular Rift, like, right on top of you, because the orbitals are on top of you, you're going to take a bunch of damage. Because those enemies are going to get sucked in and kind of go to town on you. So you got to be pretty careful with this. But I do like the benefit, but also kind of the challenge that this item brings to the table. That's kind of why I wanted to check it out. I'd love to see what your guys' opinions are on this item. I think it's really cool. We'll just pop this once, and then take our Book of Belial with us. And I think we should check the curse room as well. We do also have Voodoo Head. It's not going to apply on this floor, but that is not a big deal. We can always just use it on the next floor. I finally, after like 4 months, found something that I wanted to talk about / discuss on the I guess that would be the third channel. Well, second in a sense, because it's the second channel that I made. But over on the second channel, I don't know if any of you, like, I'm sure a ton of you guys have no idea what that channel is or what it's about. I essentially have like, ooh, that sucks. I essentially have like a Call of Duty commentary channel where I just kind of talk about stuff that's been on my mind and stuff like that. I don't really advertise it, because I don't post on it very much, and it's more just a for fun thing for me, or like a journal kind of type of thing. I don't know how else to describe it, really. Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Call me Ansel Elgort, because I feel like Baby Driver. But yeah, I finally made a video on that channel. I'm sure some of you guys follow it, and then a lot of you guys don't. It's more so of a thing for me, but I always like to just kind of mention it every now and then, especially when I post something new, just so that people know that it is there if that's something that interests them. But it's not something that I like look to for you know, to push views or to push content and all that fun stuff. Not like this channel, you know what I mean? It's more of a for fun thing for me. So if that's something that interests you, you are more than definitely welcome to check that out. I am probably going to end up editing a little bit more videos, but those will be on the other channel, the variety channel. Right now, I'm gonna be putting together all of the videos, or all of the streams that encompass the Silent Hill 2 playthrough. It's been very scuffed because they decided, for whatever reason, to make Silent Hill 2 Remaster on Unreal Engine 5. I don't know if any of you guys know about Unreal Engine 5, but it's horrible, and I hate it. It makes games look really pretty, but it's the most unoptimized piece of garbage I think I've ever witnessed in my entire 23 and a quarter years of existence on this planet. And it's just constant frame rate loss and like stuttering and freezing and lagging. And it just has not been too much of an enjoyable experience in that regard. When the game actually plays and loads, I'm loving it and having a fantastic time. But when it doesn't load, man, it's just such a huge... I've resorted to just standing in place until the next area loads. There's no like real like loading... There's loading zones. There's no real like loading screens in the game. So it's all very like... They try to do it so that there's no like immersion break, you know what I mean? But with Unreal Engine 5, it's basically just impossible to do that because of how the engine works and how poorly optimized it is. But yeah, I'm planning on getting all those VODs together and then stringing those into one really long video. Because I've always been that kind of person. I don't know how you guys are on the matter, but I've always been that kind of person. You know, I grew up watching PewDiePie, people of that nature, you know, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, all that fun stuff. But I always hated, like, I understood why they did it. It was to, you know, increase retention, of course. But I always hated when they made a series on a game, and it was a game that was like, ooh, that's nice, I'll take that. It was a game that was like, I don't know, maybe a few hours long, and somehow they managed to split it up into like 57 parts, and they're like 7 minutes apiece. And so you're just, you know, you're just going through video after video after video. And I've always just never been a fan of that. I get it from a business perspective, obviously, don't get me wrong. I mean, I completely get it. This is also my job, so I understand the reasoning behind why they did it and all that other stuff. But when I upload Silent Hill 2, I'm gonna upload the full playthrough, just as one recording, or like one video, because I just couldn't be asked to split it up into a bunch of parts. I'm not that kind of person. I really just, you know, if I don't like it, I know other people don't like it. I like really long YouTube videos. I understand that especially in today's day and age, it's more so the content and the context has kind of shifted to this immediate gratification type of style of content, which you know, isn't really healthy, but we're not here to debate that. But it's never really been my thing. You know, I'm not a big, you know, I did really like Vine for a while, but even like TikTok and stuff. When I'm watching TikTok, I'm normally watching like the 6-minute long TikTok videos, and I'll watch like the whole thing. Like I enjoy longer form content, and what I mean by that is longer form with regards to whatever platform it's on, right? So like a long form video on YouTube is not like 6 minutes. That's shorter, right? Obviously. But, you know, I definitely enjoy the longer style of videos more. I get invested in stuff pretty easily. So when there's like a longer form video, I find myself watching the whole thing and also like actually like paying attention to the whole thing. Oh, I didn't lose my deal chance, thank goodness. Because I had a rotten heart, so shout out to that. Huge. That is Eyebender. That is super homing tears. I don't know how that's gonna work with C-section, but I'm gonna do it. Also, range up is great for C-section because that's gonna increase the amount of time that they are on the screen. So sure. Shout out Eyebender. Is it good? Yeah, it is. It's really good, actually. It's insanely powerful. Oh my god. Jesus Christmas, dude. And if you do watch my videos these days, I would say, I would, you know, I would almost put money on the fact that a lot of you guys are longer form video enjoyers as well, because as of the last, like, I don't know, 2-3 months, my videos has definitely shifted from the 15 to 20 minute all the way up to the, you know, 35 to 50 minute videos. And that is kind of what I've always wanted to do. I do like making the longer form videos. And that's also to say that I think I mentioned this in a previous video. I can't remember 100% sure, but I was invited to a modded Minecraft SMP, which stands for survival multiplayer. For those of you who don't really play Minecraft, that's fine. It's a totally different genre, so I get it. But I got invited to one of those, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna be streaming a lot of it, so you're welcome to follow my Twitch if you haven't already. But I'm gonna be streaming a lot of it, and then I think what I'll probably end up doing is taking those VODs and turning them into, like, pretty long-form content videos for the side channel. I'm not gonna post them on here. I did that for a while, like a couple of years ago, but I've kind of realized that, you know, people on this channel, this channel's pretty much exclusively tailored to Binding of Isaac content now, which I'm not mad about at all. That's totally fine. That's kind of what I built this channel around once I started gaining traction on YouTube as a platform. So I don't mind that at all. But if you are looking for some other variety stuff, the channel's called More Rome. I believe it's also linked on my YouTube channel as well. I don't know when that server is starting. But after that starts, I probably will be putting some longer form videos on that channel. So if you like long form videos, or maybe you like those kind of videos just to listen to stuff in the background, stuff like that, I do use long form videos for that kind of thing as well. Those videos will all be located there. And, you know, you're definitely still going to get long form videos here. I mean, we're still giving you like the 40 minutes, the 35 to 50 minute videos, as we normally do. That's not going to stop. I'm just saying, if you're looking for something that's maybe a little bit longer in some regards, that channel will always be available to you guys, and you can always go there. And then the, you know, the Rome column, which is like my Call of Duty channel, those are like 5-6 minutes pop. Those videos are very, very short. So if you like short form philosophical content, that's your way to go, my friends. That is your way to go. But enough about me and my flippin' silly little YouTube channels, man. What am I? Oh, the room's done. Ah, it's because all the doors were locked. Mom's perfume. That does break soft tear count, but we don't really need it. Let's take this. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Oh, I like that a lot. I always forget how this pairs with C-section, though. Is it a good pair with C-section? Yeah, we'll find out, won't we? I don't get this item enough. I love Cricket's body. It's one of my favorite quality 3s, man. I never get it, though. Gotta be one of my favorite Q3s. Does it even really do anything? I don't think so. Eh. Oh, well. I can say that I have it, at least. Even though it doesn't do the one thing that I want it to do. I mean, granted, we have super homing. So there's nothing at this point that I can realistically complain about. I mean, super homing is like everything. Okay, the problem with these bishops is making itself known. You know, it's been very cool to see all these new mod packs come out with all these fresh takes on new and also old things. It's been very, very, very cool to see. And I hope you guys feel the same way as well. We've been eating good the last couple of weeks here. We've been eating really good on this Rome Live YouTube channel. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take the Polaroid. Yeah, let's go to the chest, right? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go to the chest. What do we got in here? So we have Scorch. Deal extra percentile base damage based on the enemy's max health. We can also light Tears on Fire. It's an explosive. I think I'm gonna use Soul of Isaac here and just kind of see what we get. Oh wow, everything else is bad. Okay, so we're gonna take Scorch. Not the biggest fan of doing boss rush regularly, but with Eyebender C-section, this really shouldn't be a problem. I mean, realistically, I don't even have to go anywhere. I can just stand here, and everything is gonna die. Because my babies are basically heat-seeking missiles. These are more of missiles than the missile item that we checked out like a couple of days ago. Like, look at them. Watch that, baby. Oh, I feel like Jimmy Neutron doing physics in his head right now. Shout out Jimmy Neutron. Shout out Carl, man. Shout out Carl Weezer. Carl. Shout out Carl. Man, did any of you guys ever watch Jimmy Neutron as a kid? I was kind of on the cusp of, like, it being phased out of television. You know what I mean? Like, it was on sometimes, but not as often as other shows, you know? For me, it was like... I've talked about this before, but it was like Slugterra, it was Beyblade. I can't remember which Beyblade series it was, but it was the one where the main character is like this dude with like this really big, spiky red hair, and he had Pegasus. Can't remember. Maybe they all have Pegasus, like all of the MCs in Beyblade. I don't remember, and I don't even know, because I've only seen one season. But it was that. I watched that most of the way through. Don't remember what happened in it, but I remember watching it. And Wayside, 16. Man, I love 16, man. To this day, 16 has got to be, like, just such a peak show. And the fact that it's all on YouTube now, too, it's a beautiful thing. Most people aren't going to know what I'm talking about, because it was a Canadian television show. But it was so much fun. It was such a fun show. It was so cool. It was such a cool show, man, and I loved it. And it set extremely, like, unrealistic expectations of high school for me when I was a little kid about, like, how it was gonna go. But, you know, it was a very, very enjoyable show, and I loved it very much. I still watch it sometimes. You know, I pop it up on YouTube. I pop up that. I mean, I pop up Drake and Josh sometimes. Drake and Josh is also on YouTube. Mind you, it's in like 20 parts per episode, which is kind of a pain, but there's like playlists that you can find. Love Drake and Josh. Love watching it. It's a fantastic show. iCarly also. Look, I'm not afraid to admit it, man. You know, I love the shows I grew up with, and I'm going to continue to watch them for like ever. You know, I'm probably going to show my kids 16, because it was a fantastic show. It was so good. It's like a timeless classic. And, you know, there's not a lot of things that, like, I personally think that, like, Canada puts out, kind content-wise, when it comes to like TV and stuff, that I think is really good. It's sick, but 16 is one of them. I thought it was fantastic. I'm actually gonna pick this up because that is 2 out of 3 guppy. It might not be the best idea because of like, you know, it's our last devil deal. But we'll see what happens. Maybe we get a guppy item somewhere. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know, man. We'll figure it out, right? I can go in here, get a free item room, teleport. Oh, money equals power. It might come back for that. Hang on just a minute. What do we got in here? I don't know if this is gonna do anything, but it's funny, so I'll pick it up. So why not? That's a restock. But we do have money equals power over here, and we can also blow up our donor machine to get some more money, which is gonna equal more damage. So maybe we want to do that, but we should probably also open these just in case. Grab this. Wow, we didn't get like any money from this. I don't think we need to blow up our donor machine because we can just pop this strength card and we should be fine. I mean, okay, we're definitely gonna be fine. I mean, we're gonna be dealing a substantial amount of damage to Hush. We have C-section, Eyebender, we have Scorch. I believe Scorch was patched. I got a DM from the mod creator saying that Scorch and Galvanism were both turbo bugged and they had an extra 0 in their damage value, so they were dealing 10 times as much as they were supposed to. Which, frankly, I think is hilarious and I love it and that it shouldn't get changed, but I'm not the mod maker, man. I didn't make it, so I don't make those decisions. So we'll pop both of these. Beautiful. Strength didn't really give us that much of a damage up from what I can tell, actually. That's alright. Yeah, Rubber Cement not doing too much with the actual C-section because it just sits on top of the enemy, right? But as you can see, Scorch is going to be helping us kind of immediately delete Hush. Ay, 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 caramba. Gee whiz. All right. There we go. Beautiful. You love to see it. I would say this run is going swimmingly, wouldn't you? I would say so. I would personally, I would venture to say this run is going quite well. Great. Well, it's more money for money equals power. That's a Steam sale. I don't need it. I'll take it. Cool. The boss should probably be up here somewhere. I don't exactly know where. Yeah, the ghosts are gonna be in the corner here. That's all right. We'll get rid of you. I would say probably close to the top there, yeah. Take a look. No. Okay, we do only have 3 keys. Okay, we have 4 keys. We have just enough for the starting room in the chest. I would like to have more, but I'm not upset if we don't get more, if that makes sense. Not that upset if we don't get more. It's honestly fine. That's an Eternal Heart, right? I actually really like the look of the Eternal Hearts in this Benevolence mod pack. There is also 2 new curses in this mod pack. I don't think I've seen them yet in a video, so if I do end up seeing them, I will point them out. One of them is like you basically slide around the map like you're on ice skates. It's horrible, but it's chaotic, and I love it for that. And I can't remember what the second one is. But I remember it also being something somewhat equally as annoying. Let's get rid of you. Another fun fact that I found out today, actually, I didn't know this, is that the creator of the hit roguelike deck builder game, Balatro, is actually Canadian, and he lives in Vancouver. Which I thought was sick as hell, man. Shout out Vancouver. Shout out Vancouver, man. I love my city. Except for the actual city part of it. I don't like that part. I'm not an enjoyer of Vancouver as a city. As a philosophy, yeah, yes. Shout out Vancouver. That's my goat. That's my goat, man. I'll take that. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I mean, I was born and raised here, man. I gotta love this place. I always will. Always have, always will. Hey, we found the Ultra Seeker. Wow, what a soul read. Oh my god. I'm cracked? Oh, well. Alright. It's not good. Actually, it's less than not good. It's entirely useless because we are on the chest and there's no more devil deals. Unless we get a Joker card of some kind. But hey. That's fine. We got the Ultra Secret. It was cool. It was cool, man. Now, we could probably full clear this floor, I think. I don't think it's going to take that long. We got mad damage. We got mad skills. We got mad players. And we're moving pretty quick. So, besides, this run is actually going quite quickly for a regular Roam Live scheduled run. It's gone a lot quicker than it normally does. So we have a little bit of extra time. I'm just looking at the recording time. We're only at like 35 minutes. And on average, these recordings are like 45 to an hour minimum. Sometimes longer. Really depends on how the run goes and what we're doing and how many floors I full clear, all that fun stuff. But yeah, we got plenty of time to full clear this and then do Mega Stand and then do Delirium. Or maybe the entirety of the Void floor. It really depends on how lucky we get with the boss fight. Because sometimes I get Delirium on the first try, and then other times it's like I'm here for 9 millennia trying to find the Delirium boss fight. Watch. Watch when I go to Void, it's going to give me Curse of the Lost. And it's going to take 9 years to find the Delirium boss fight. I don't mind. It's totally fine. We got Abyssal Venture, man. We got the Ocular Rift damage coming in hot, coming in clutch. And it's helping out a great deal. I mean, look at that. Just keeping them both in place for us. Fantastic. I love it. And it looks really, really well made. So huge shout out to, what's it called? Custom C-section babies? I can't remember what it's called. Or unique. I'm not 100% sure, but it's one of those. But a big shout out to whoever made that mod pack. I'm a big fan. I do really like it. I think they all look really, really clean. So it's not that often that you see C-section in a run, but when you do, having the unique C-section babies is a really cool thing to see. So I do really like that. And look at him, he's got a little phase on him. It's so cute. I love it. It's so cute. He looks just like Judas. He looks just like his dad. He looks just like his papa, man. But there's phase 1 done. Like I said, Scorch, I think it got patched, but I don't know. If it didn't, that would explain why we're dealing so much damage. Because Mega Stand has so much health. And Scorch works based off max health, I think. Oh, no, Scorch is current health, right? I never know. I always get him confused. I don't know. It's like trying to find the Void, the Delirium boss fight. I never know. I don't know. I just guess. And this is him, my friends. Pop this. Pop huge growth as well. Rocking a nice 36 damage stat. Eyebender gonna make pretty light work of this guy. Don't even need to use Abyssal Aperture. Ay, 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 ay. Oh my god. I keep hearing the word aperture, and it just keeps reminding me of aperture science from Portal. Any of you guys play Portal? One of my favorite games of all time in history. It's a fantastic game. So simple, but so incredible. Oh, okay. I was like, why is there no chest? That would be why. If you made it to the end of this video, first of all, I want to thank you so much for watching. Glad you watched the whole thing. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like down below. Comment if you've played Portal 1 or Portal 2 or not. And if you haven't, you should definitely check it out. But let me know in the comment section down below. That way I know that you watched the whole thing. I'll be back tomorrow with another mod showcase. But until next time, take care and stay safe, my friends.